So I'm sitting here with Dave Seymour from Flipping Boston, and I've been noticing a reoccurring theme with most successful businessmen. And right here we have a bit. Why are you laughing?
Because it's a secret, Joe. We're gonna bust open the doors.
We are. I'm looking at. He's got a Lego collection here that he's built, and I've seen other successful businessmen do this. Why is that?
This street, like I'm ahead of Lego. First of all, I'm waiting for it to come out with the next building. So if anybody from Lego sees this video, I want more stuff. First of all, but look, here's my take on it. First of all, the detail in these Lego sets is intense. They're like 4,000, 5,000, 7,000 pieces to build them out. But here's what it is, and I've asked myself this question a number of times. It's control. So in the world of business, in the world of finance, fast-paced money, people, I have only a certain amount of control.
Right.
And when it comes to something of this, I know that if I start with step one and I do it right, 2, 3, 4, there is a predictable result at the end of this. And for me, there's an immense satisfaction in knowing that. Does that make sense?
No, it makes perfect sense. I mean, you live a life of unpredictability.
Yeah.
And so you come home and you sit in front of something, if I do step 1 through 3, I'm able to come out with something that's
like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And it brings, you know what it is? It's guaranteed accomplishment.
Right, exactly.
So we all want, human nature alone wants a result.
Yes.
Right? We want it to mean something. And whether this means something to anybody else or not is irrelevant.
Right.
It means something to me.
Right.
So I actually walked away from some pretty high financial income type businesses when I started building this particular street.
Right.
And it was absolutely therapeutic for me.
Now, with those particular businesses, did you feel a sense of out of control,
Absolutely.
or you couldn't get a grasp on it, and so you had to walk away from it?
Look, man, I was a firefighter, a paramedic, a construction worker. I worked in a grocery chain. Ramen noodles 7 different ways. I mean, we've had that discussion, right? I remember standing at the grocery store with just a bag of pennies, praying I had enough to get to buy some vegetables, right? So I didn't have a lot of the fundamentals of how to put a business together, document it fairly, and some relationships went sideways on me, man, and I got hurt more emotionally than financially, and I had to process that one way or another. I've never been one to hide the fact that I can't self-medicate. I don't drink. I'm sober 27 years, 28 in January.
Awesome.
Right, so I can't go drown my sorrows. I'm not a wife beater. I don't beat up my kids. I don't go fisticuffs.
Right.
As you can tell, I don't work out as much as I should. So whatever that release is, you got to have it. And this was a release for me, man. I could begin, I could finish. I was in control because I had a lot of predictability wasn't in play back then when I started building these things, and I've always loved them anyway. And I can bring my little guys in, and they can build some Legos with me too. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
Awesome. So, I appreciate you sharing that with us. That's
man.
A little insight of Dave Seymour there
from Flipping Boston. It's a secret. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.